What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today, we are doing something absolutely insane. I flew halfway across the world to a tiny island kingdom in the Middle East called Bahrain, and I'm going to show you 15 places here that will completely blow your mind. Forget everything you thought you knew about travel, because we are about to go on an epic adventure. We're talking ancient forts that look like they're straight out of a movie, futuristic cities built on man-made islands, and even a mysterious tree that has survived in the desert for 400 years. This isn't just a vacation, it's a challenge to see the most incredible sights this country has to offer. Let's go! Alright, first up on our list, we are starting at the absolute heart of Bahraini culture, the Bahrain National Museum. And guys, this place is not your average boring museum. It's like a time machine. We just walked in, and the scale of this building is already massive. They say this place holds over 4,000 years of history under one roof, and I believe it. We're talking about ancient civilizations, priceless artifacts, and stories that have shaped this entire nation. Right off the bat, we're in the Dilmun Hall. The Dilmun civilization is one of the oldest in the world, and they have actual burial mounds reconstructed right here inside the museum. It feels like we're in an Indiana Jones movie. Moving on, we've entered the hall dedicated to Bahrain's more recent history, focusing on the pearl diving era. Before oil was discovered, pearl diving was the lifeblood of this entire region. They even have a collection of some of the most beautiful natural pearls in the world. It's a powerful reminder of the grit and resilience of the Bahraini people. Okay, challenge number 2. We've traveled back in time at the museum, and now we're seeing the real thing. This is Qalat al-Bahrain, also known as Bahrain Fort. And guys, this place is a UNESCO World Heritage Site for a reason. It is absolutely gigantic. Walking through these ancient passageways is surreal. The walls are thick, built from stone and palm trunks, and they tell a story of countless battles and different civilizations. Archaeologists have uncovered layers here from Portuguese, Persian, and Islamic periods, all built on top of the original Dilmun foundations. It's like a giant historical layer cake. The view from the top of the ramparts is absolutely breathtaking. On one side, you have the endless blue of the Arabian Gulf, and on the other, you see the modern skyline of Manama rising in the distance. You can just imagine ancient trading ships sailing into the harbor right below us. This is easily one of the most scenic spots in the entire country. We've seen ancient history, and now we're about to see a masterpiece of modern Islamic architecture. Welcome to the Al-Fateh Grand Mosque. This is one of the largest mosques in the entire world, and it is absolutely stunning. The giant dome on top is made entirely of fiberglass and weighs over 60 tons. Stepping inside is a completely serene and humbling experience. The main prayer hall can hold over 7,000 worshippers at once, but the most incredible feature is the massive chandelier hanging from the center of the dome. It's made from Swarovski crystal and is just breathtakingly beautiful. What's really amazing about this place is how welcoming it is. They offer guided tours for non-Muslims, and our guide was incredible, explaining the basics of Islam and the features of the mosque. They even gave me traditional clothing to wear to be respectful, which was a really cool experience. This place is a solid 10 out of 10. Alright guys, next up we are diving headfirst into the chaos and energy of the Manama Souk, right through its iconic gateway, Bab al-Bahrain. This literally translates to Gateway of Bahrain, and it was built back in the 1940s. This gateway is the official entrance to one of the most exciting places in the country, the Souk, and we are about to get lost in it. The second you walk through Bab al-Bahrain, you're hit with a wave of sights, sounds, and smells. This is the real deal, a traditional Arabian market. You can find literally anything here: vibrant textiles, fragrant spices, shimmering gold, and traditional handicrafts. The energy is electric, but the gold souk is on another level. The amount of gold on display is just staggering. We're talking intricate necklaces, bracelets, and rings, all crafted with incredible skill. We found a shop selling halwa, a famous Bahraini sweet, and it was delicious. This place is a living, breathing part of the city's culture. We've experienced the ancient and the traditional, and now we are jumping straight into the future. Welcome to the Amwaj Islands. This is a group of man-made islands that cost billions of dollars to build, and it represents the peak of modern, luxurious living in Bahrain. We're talking pristine private beaches, stunning villas, high-end restaurants, and a vibe that feels like it's straight out of a movie. We're currently at the Amouage Marina, and it's filled with incredible yachts and boats. The whole area is meticulously planned, with beautiful landscaping, parks, and waterfront promenades. We're going to grab a bite at a spot called the Lagoon Park, which is a commercial hub with shops and restaurants surrounding a beautiful lake. It's the perfect place to just chill and soak in the luxurious atmosphere. Get ready for an adrenaline rush because we are at the Bahrain International Circuit in Sakhir. This is the home of the Formula One Bahrain Grand Prix, definitely one of the most exciting races on the F1 calendar. This circuit is famous for being the first ever Grand Prix to be held in the Middle East and for its incredible night race. The entire track is lit up by thousands of powerful lights, turning the desert night into day. We're getting a behind-the-scenes tour of the whole facility, including the pit lane, the media center, and even the podium where the winners celebrate. But we're not just here to look around. I am about to get behind the wheel of a Radical SR1, which is basically a street-legal race car. My heart is pounding. Following a professional instructor, we're going to hit the same corners and straights as the F1 legends. This is a bucket list experience for any racing fan. Okay, I just got out of the car and my hands are still shaking. That was one of the most intense and exhilarating things I have ever done. This place is a temple of speed in the desert. After the high-speed chaos of the F1 track, we've driven out into the middle of the desert for our next stop, and it's one of the most mysterious and legendary places in all of Bahrain. This is the Tree of Life, or Sharajat al-Hayat. It's a single, 400-year-old mesquite tree standing completely alone in the barren desert, miles away from any other vegetation. And the craziest part? No one knows for sure where it gets its water from. This tree should not be able to survive here, yet it does. Some scientists believe its roots run incredibly deep, tapping into underground springs, while local legends offer more mystical explanations. Some say it marks the original location of the Garden of Eden. As the sun starts to set over the desert, casting a golden glow on the tree, it's a truly magical sight. It makes you think about nature, time, and the mysteries that still exist in our world. This isn't just a tree. It's a living legend, a miracle in the middle of the desert. This is one of those places you have to see with your own eyes to believe. We've seen a legendary tree, and now we're going to see some legendary animals. We are at the Al Ain Wildlife Park and Reserve, a massive sanctuary dedicated to preserving the wildlife of the Arabian Peninsula. This place is huge, covering over 7 square kilometers, and it's a mix of a zoo and a safari park. We're about to hop on the bus and go on a desert safari right here in Bahrain. The bus tour was amazing. We saw huge herds of Arabian oryx with their long, straight horns. They are beautiful animals, and it's incredible to see them thriving here thanks to the park's breeding program. We also saw sand gazelles, known as reem, gracefully running across the plains. The guides are super knowledgeable, telling us all about the animals and the conservation efforts being made to protect them. But the most insane part of the day was the animal encounter experience. We got to feed giraffes. Standing on a platform, eye to eye with these gentle giants as they take leaves right from your hand is an unforgettable experience. Their tongues are huge. Al Ain is doing such important work, not just for conservation, but for education. This was a super fun and meaningful stop on our tour. We're continuing our tour of Bahrain's incredible forts, and this time we're at Rifa Fort. It's perched on a cliff overlooking the Hunanaya Valley, and it was once a royal residence for the ruling Al Khalifa family. The absolute best part of Rifa Fort is the panoramic view. From the ramparts, you get an incredible 360-degree view of the valley and the modern city of Rifa that has grown up around it. Get your appetites ready, because we are heading to Muharraq to explore the Muharraq Souk. This market feels even more authentic and traditional than the Manama Souk. We ordered a massive breakfast platter with balali, sweet vermicelli with eggs, fowl madams, and fresh hot cubs. It was absolutely delicious and the perfect way to start our food tour. We're back on the fortress trail at Arad Fort, located right on the coast of Muharraq. This fort dates back to the 15th century, and its location right by the sea makes it incredibly scenic. At night, The entire fort is illuminated with golden lights, which reflects beautifully on the water, making it one of the most romantic and photogenic spots on the island. Prepare to have your mind blown by modern architecture, because we are standing in front of the Bahrain World Trade Center. Those are 3 massive wind turbines, making this the first skyscraper in the world to integrate large-scale wind turbines into its design. Their sail-like shape is specifically designed to funnel the wind from the Arabian Gulf directly towards the 3 turbines. It's an incredible fusion of stunning architecture and green technology. Just kidding. I didn't rent it out, but we are at the next stop, the Avenues Bahrain. This is not just any shopping mall, it's a premier waterfront shopping destination that feels more like a resort. The main feature here is the incredible seaside promenade. You can be shopping in a high-end store one minute and the next, you step outside with stunning views of the Manama skyline across the bay. After all this exploring, it's time to cool off and have some fun. We are at the Lost Paradise of Dilmun Water Park, and this place is massive. It's themed around the ancient Dilmun civilization, which is a super cool touch. We're tackling the Boomerango, a massive slide that sends you up a near vertical wall. The drop is insane. My favorite part had to be the Falcon's Dive, a slide with a sheer vertical drop that is absolutely terrifying but so much fun. For our final stop on this epic Bahrain adventure, we are escaping the mainland and heading to a private island getaway. We're taking a boat to Aldar Islands, a small natural archipelago located just off the coast of Sitra. As soon as you step off the boat, you feel like you're in a different world. It's a rustic natural paradise with simple beach huts, hammocks, and beautiful sandy beaches. But the main attraction here is the pearl diving. You can actually go out on a boat, dive down, and collect your own oysters, and if you find a pearl inside, it's yours to keep. As the sun began to set, we watched the sky turn orange and pink from our little beach hut. It was the perfect, most peaceful end to an absolutely insane trip. And that is a wrap on our 15 incredible stops in Bahrain. What an absolutely epic adventure! From the 4,000-year-old secrets of the Bahrain fort to the futuristic vision of the World Trade Center, this country has completely blown me away. We've seen so much history, so much culture, and so much natural beauty packed into this tiny island kingdom. I want to know what you guys think. Out of all the places we visited, which one was your favorite? Would you want to explore the ancient souks, drive on the F1 track, or relax on a private island? Let me know in the comments below. If you loved this adventure, smash that subscribe button and turn on notifications. We're going to be traveling to even more insane places around the world, and I want you to be there with me. Thank you so much for joining me on this virtual tour of Bahrain. It was an honor to share this amazing country with you. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.